Hi, it's me, and today I've actually named this video Perseverance Against Adversity for a really good reason. And I'm going to just turn this slightly because we are oh, that's better. You can see me now. And actually, that's part of what's been happening today. Um, what can I say? I decided to do one of my radio podcasts this morning, so I spent 15 minutes, 20 minutes chatting away, talking about how I went about changing the way I work, and I was chatting to you all about the things I had to learn and the way I had to change the way I think and all that sort of thing. It was beautiful. Trust me, it was beautiful. Only to find that I apparently hadn't had my microphone on for the entire time. So you will never get to hear that exact same rendition because I tend to talk from the heart and I don't write it down. So future videos or podcasts, once I've sorted that little problem out, will actually help me revisit that topic. And I will revisit because I think it's important for people to understand, especially for someone like me who's reaching retirement age and almost made a 90-degree circle. Actually, that's 180 degrees. Anyway, complete change in how I was going to do business and how I wanted to earn my money. So that's a teaser. That's to come. So you've got to wait for that one. So, however, there I am thinking, oh, great. I've just done all this and now I've got nothing. Aha. So a light bulb moment goes on. And I think, I'll test out Google Hangouts. Great. So off I go to Google Plus and set up my Hangout. And I thought I'll do a Hangout for newbies, a bit like me, who have struggled with this online earning and stuff like that. So I followed the instructions and managed to have a Hangout. I did. Met a lovely guy who was over in Delhi. A couple of others who came in and out, but I think they were having connection problems. I don't know. It was my very first Hangout, so I was quite pleased just to have this lovely conversation with somebody, thinking that actually I would share this conversation, which was lovely, with this guy who runs events and things in Delhi. Only to find, once I exited out of the Google Hangout, that I didn't know, or I hadn't saved it or recorded it or anything. So that's out there in the mist somewhere, unless someone out there can tell me how I can retrieve it, because I can't find it anywhere. There was an assumption on my part it went straight up to YouTube, but it didn't. So who knows? So once again, I'd spent actually nearly half an hour chatting away about stuff that I wanted to share, and there we go, nothing. So by this time I walked the dogs, and honestly, and there is a conclusion to this long-winded story, trust me. I walked the dogs, I cleared my head, which is what I do. You know, when things seem to be constantly pushing you back, you can take two approaches to it, okay? You can either go, you know what, I'm not supposed to be doing this today, and I'm just going to walk away. Or you can go, you know what, this isn't going to beat me, I'm going to make it happen. However, I needed to just clear my head to sort of decide, and some of those decisions are very sort of intuitive for me. So I went for the walk, I took the dogs for the walk and all the rest of it, and as I sort of decided not to think about anything but sort of keeping the dogs from running out from under my feet, because I've got two little ones that just do that, so it's a great way to forget what I was doing and just concentrate on keeping upright. I came back knowing that actually, no, I was going to persevere with this one. I was going to make sure that I got my message out to you today. And actually that gave me the topic for today about how you always have this choice to either give up or persevere. There are many choices given with that give up or persevere system, but your first basic instinct is, do you continue? Now, if you're doing something that is obviously painful to you, obviously hurting you or those around you, it's a big decision to make. But it is one you have to make. Do you persevere to make it different? Or do you give up? And what I want to say to everybody is giving up is not a coward's way out. It's not. Sometimes you have to look at something and say, I can't change the circumstances. I cannot change the people that are involved in what is going on here. All I can do is change my reaction to it. And that could mean simply stepping out, stepping away, and leaving it. However hard that may be the best option. It's not necessarily your only option. And I certainly do not believe in the fact that I had no choice. In fact, I could do a whole hour on that premise that we have no choice, because that's rubbish. We always have a choice. We may not like the choice, but there is always a choice. So for me this morning, it was easy. It wasn't life or death. It wasn't around pain or anything else. It was very much about the business I am in. And the business I am in is consistency and perseverance and maintaining a presence. And often when I'm coaching people about empowerment, it's about actually, if you can overcome the small stuff, it builds you up. It builds that power within you to take on the big stuff. Okay. So hopefully, and I'll only know this if you're listening to me, I'll have done the video today. I will have got it onto YouTube. I'd have shared it on Loyalty Base, and you'll be watching this and I'll be able to sit back and go, woohoo, I did it. I got over that obstacle. Small as it may be, I didn't let circumstance stop me doing what I wanted to do today. The message is different, but it didn't stop me. So that's what I wanted to say to you today. And I didn't want to go on and on and on about it, except to say that for me, it's a lesson I want to pass to you. If you can change the circumstances, if you can change how you do something in order to make it happen, then do it. Find a different way. Find a different path. I always say, you know, when you're between the devil and the deep blue sea, build yourself a boat. Okay? That's what I want to say. There's more depth to that, and I don't want it to sound like I'm being flippant. And I know for some people, some of the adversity and the stuff they have to get over in life is much bigger than whether my microphone works or I haven't saved a hangout. I know that. But the principle is, if you can't change the circumstance, if you can't change who or what is involved, maybe, and it's for you to decide, it's your power, but maybe you need to walk away. If you can change it, if you can change the way you behave to it and you react to it, if you can change the way you do it, what have you got to lose? Do it. Okay? So that's my lesson today. It's part of how I'm building this business of mine. Perseverance, consistency, saying, hi, I'm still here, whether you want to hear me or not. So thanks for listening, because I know you're out there listening. Share this with other people who you feel it may be of import to. And just remember, it's the little steps that matter, because it's the little steps that create the big leaps. Okay. All right then. Seeing you again soon. Okay. Bye.